Morning, folks. Right, another one-tone study or basic watercolour painting. Why use loads of colours to make things complicated when you can make a picture with all the different shades with one colour? So Payne's grey it is, and I'll give the paper a bit of wet, but missing a bit here and there. And we'll get some nice Payne's. I can't really show you the mix, but I could, I suppose, if I just come out with the. You'll see that that's enough. I'm only going to work in that particular bit of the. See now, you get this sort of broken effect in the sky. It's a lovely thing to do, you know. It's never have a very light colour now. Let's just get that on there. Okay. Not sure if I want to. I'll put in a bit of stuff on the distance. This will all dry much lighter than when I put it on. Now, when I use Hakes, they do take a bit of getting used to, but they're worth persevering with, because one brush, or one type of brush, can say so much with a minimum of effort. But it's about the light touch and the amount of water you've got in your brush. So I might put a building in this. Maybe it's going to be a sort of snow picture. Just fill that a little bit. And as that sort of dries, we can just put a little bit of a bit here and there, pull the hairs out of the brush. Don't overdo the foregrounds. I did one the other day and I totally overdid it. But folks seem to like it. But they like the one I did yesterday. Okay, now get a little bit of shadow in there. Okay, that's right, I'll give that a dry now, but I'll reclip it first. Let's move that out of the way. If you want to use two colours, what would be a good colour to use? Well, raw sienna. Slight blush of sienna over the picture here and there, and then do your cloud. You'll get a warm effect. But this is, you know, it's a bit hit and miss. We know that. But it's you've got a painting already. With what, a few minutes? So I'll dry it off, then we'll start to beef it up a bit. if these things come off, they make a really good picture. Just the one colour. Oh, pick up another hake. Let's use this hake. I'm using two hakes, the large Ron Ransom one, which is 45mm, but I use that now mainly just for the big stuff, and the medium ones for smaller trees. Great. So now let's put a bit of more beefy stuff in. Well, I hope you're enjoying the current lockdown. Let's call it what it is. It's not a tier 4, it's a lockdown. But I'm going to go out for a paper later on. There comes a point in the painting when the paper, the wetness starts to dry off. That's the time to leave it alone, or finish off the drying with a hairdryer. All right. Now I've got to get a little brush here. We'll put a bit of a building in. Just very simple. Right, okay, that'll do. Maybe just another one in here. Okay, just a little bit of a focal point. Now we'll start to beef up some of this here. We've got our distance there, the distant hills. Sort of a Norfolk scene, flat landscape. Flat seems to give peace, even if you're not feeling peace. Christmas is cancelled almost. Probably apart from politicians, of course. Right, okay, that'll do. Let's just get a bit of Right, let's get my little brush back. This is just adding bits of texture, bits of interest. Okay, have a little bit of a waiting for that to dry. While dried, I just want to put a bit of a tree in here. It's just a bit too samey, so we'll change that. That's got a bit of a fence. So take your headphones off, folks. Go. Right, we put a hedge, develop this hedge. So go back to the small, well, the medium height, not small, and oh, it's covered up my house. Never mind. Put another one in. Have a smaller one on the other side. Well, trouble is it looked too still. So we have one here. So I have my head's in the way. I get a terrible pain in my neck now. I need a break from all this really. So I've got to concentrate and tense up. I've always had a problem with art, painting and getting dodgy necks. He's a pain osteopath, but he's probably retired. Okay, let's okay, dry that off, and I'll put a bit of filigree in the trees. So headphones off again, go. Right, I'll get my little I'll see if I put a church in there. Churches are always good in the landscape, but just put a church in here. Ooh. Well, that'll do for a couple of videos. No, I'll take that out. Right, just a bit in the okay, so that'll just give a little bit of a bit here. Right, okay, I'll give it a signature. Okay, put it in the mount, have a look at it. Oh, there we are. We've got another one. An old friend on YouTube's told me that, she comes from Norfolk, that you don't see a Norfolk scene, rural scene, without a church in it. So there we are, and the manse. I lost that one, I forgot that was there, that one. But the sky, it's got quite an active sky. Probably didn't do enough in there, but once it's done, leave it alone. Don't fiddle it about too much, like I have here. But that side is all in shadow. But I don't want it to cast the shadow too much, because I want this to be virgin snow, with just some hedgerows sticking through. Well, I hope you like that one, folks. I'll get this one uploaded. And whether I do another one, it depends. See you soon. Bye bye.